So N7 Day has come and gone, and BioWare gave us the poster that is pretty much behind me right now. They also gave us this tweet which said, well, just don't look and zoom in. Well, of course we're going to look and zoom in. A lot of people did. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to go through that entire thread. I'm going to take some time to myself and find what I can find inside that poster myself, so I don't kind of ruin the experience for myself. So if you're watching this video and you haven't looked at the poster in depth yourself, stop and look in depth yourself, because that's half the fun. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Poster's going to be front and center, and let's see what I found. So first, the entire poster. At first glance, I noticed the impact crater, the ship, and the 4 crewmates. So let's start with the crew. The one that I'm 100% on is the bottom left, because it's a telltale sign of Krogan armor. The one leading looks like an Asari, which makes sense because, of course, Liara was in the teaser trailer. The other two are just a little bit more difficult. The bottom right seems to have a greenish hue, and a slender body makes me think of a Drell, and the one in the middle looks like the character has a collar similar to Turian armor, so that might be a Turian. Now, the first thing that I thought when I saw the red Krogan armor was Rex. In my headcanon, the story for Mass Effect 5 takes place well beyond Shepard's lifetime. So even if it's 600 plus years in the future, he can still be alive. Liara is a given. She was a mere pup in the original trilogy, so she would be in the latter stage of her life. The Turian and the Drell are new crewmates because their lifespans are not as long. They're more similar to us humans. So now let's look at the impact crater. It's a near perfect circle, and with the way the split occurred, it would have been a hit, I believe, directly straight down. I don't think this was a ship, since there's not a lot of debris floating around the site. There's a secondary impact which hit off center, and there is a smaller third one as well. The crater has filled with liquid, most likely from the snow surrounding it melting due to the heat of the impact. The third impact looks like regular water or ice. There are some other parts surrounding the crater that seem to have liquid in them, but they are more of a blue color. I, though, believe that that is due to the shade. Upon inspecting the surrounding area, I found 2 bodies. What race they are could be anything at this point. Venturing a little bit further out, I noticed that there was a bluish hue in the shade that did not look like the water found in other shaded areas. There appears to be a body there, smaller in stature than the ones inside the crater. Now, Turian blood is blue and Asari blood is purple. This looks more like purple, but given the fact that the body is shaded and the blood is likely frozen over, it is anyone's guess. Assuming the bodies inside the crater are around 2 meters tall, the full crater measures in at about 28 meters. One interesting thing is this. These 2 bodies are intact inside the crater, which means that they arrived after the impact. Otherwise, they would have likely been vaporized. Maybe the figure who bled out on the ridge murdered them, but not before catching around in the chest. Anyway, using the same metric from the crater, the ship seems to measure at around 22 meters long. This leads me to believe this is an armed short-range shuttle rather than the main ship. The Normandy was about 10 times as large, so this could very well be a dropship, which could also be capable of carrying a larger exploratory ground vehicle. Getting back up to the crater, there seems to be something metallic laying in the dirt. It isn't casting a shadow like the crew is, so it is definitely laying down in my opinion. Furthermore, the crew is venturing straight out from the ship with no deviation in their footsteps, so there's likely not a perceivable threat. So anyway, that is the limit of what I found. After I post this video, I'm gonna go in depth and start to look at all these other videos and see what other people found and what their theories are. Could be Geth maybe, who knows? New enemy, the Reapers coming back in a new form, which that is my headcanon. We'll have to wait and see. All I know is that I'm excited to get just these little snippets from BioWare, just to keep it alive, to keep the hype there. And I hope we're going to get more in the future and we don't have to wait till freaking N7 Day 2022. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, hashtag game for the sake of gaming. And I'll see you guys in the flip side.